Bam, going live. Welcome to Pro Se Legal School. You be the judge. I'm Coach Neighbors, and get everything lined up here. In tonight's live stream, we're going to review the changes in our attack. We got some changes going down in our attack, and we're going to talk about them. So hopefully it's not going to take too long, but I want to make sure that we touch on it. Now, before we get started, there's another thing that I want to touch on first at the gate. When you get your package or whatever, when you're making the changes to your package, you need to open up that zip file, copy and paste that document that you want to make the changes to. You need to copy and paste it in your own Word. So when you close that up and save it, you have total control of it. You don't have total control over it when you close it up and save it in OneDrive. And yeah, if something happens to my OneDrive, then you're going to lose access to your document. So you need to make sure that you copy and paste it in your own computer and make the changes on that copy and pasted. And all the stuff that you give me should be all saved in its original form. That's the best way to do this. That's the best way to do this. And then if you have to change something, you still have the original that you can go by, or if you want to help somebody else or whatever. So that's how we're going to do that. Now, we're going to make a couple of changes, or at least one change here. We're making a couple of changes, a change up in here. And I've been hearing some people sweating. I've been hearing some people sweat. So we're going to step up the strategy to get the knockout, to get the TKO at the gate. And I'm probably going to put this legal package that I put together to handle this in all of the packages at some point in time, but that's going to be down the road a little bit. So tonight we're going to talk about what that change is, the goal of that change, and I'm going to share with you. I'm going to talk to you about that change and the document that we're using to implement that change. So you guys have some kind of idea what the hell's going on. You guys make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's really important because I need to get to 10,000 subscribers so that I can get more income on the ads that's being placed. And also, you need to follow me on Twitter or X, Twex. You need to follow me over there for coaching and for the updates. Eventually, I'm going to get kicked off of Facebook. So I can just see it coming. Okay, as a coach, you got to be able to, I can just see it coming. Because those attorneys have been logging onto my stuff. They've been like latching, trolling my shit, talking crap. And so, yeah, they didn't like when I did it back to them. So, yeah, that's a problem for them. And plus, I just don't have time for the unnecessary hassle. So the coaching and stuff is done over on Twitter. I still check my Facebook page every day, pretty much. But the tips and updates and all that stuff, it's going to be left over on Twitter. So you might as well just follow me over there. They have a messaging section just like Facebook, and they don't really care about what people say. So, so there ain't no attorneys over there jumping in my face trying to talk crap. So that's where you guys need to go for the coaching. Now, the new change that we're going to be using is a knockout punch to finish their butts off before you feel the pressure. Before you feel the pressure, and that's what we're going to be doing. Apparently, I have some you fighters who want to just knock their ass out. I mean, excuse me, knock their butts out at the gate and then kick them while they're down. So you can kick the crap out of them after they're down. And I'm down with that, okay? Because as long as you got the attitude that you want to knock their ass down, if it's before or after, I'm down with that. Okay. So the way I structured this is I like y'all know I like to just make them suffer. Okay. I like to make them suffer. So I'm not in no big hurry to get anything done. And if y'all don't think that that I follow my own shit, okay, you need to check out the municipal court. The 30th of November was the extended 30 days they gave me because I didn't show my happy ass up because I didn't show up for their hearing and stuff. I did call them, and then they did get my notice of claim, but they sent me a letter reminding me that I didn't show up and that they're extending me an additional 30 days to get my ass down there. That's not quite what it said, but yeah, so I still didn't go down there. And that additional 30 days was up on November 30th. So I don't know if they're waiting for me to come for me. They already came and hauled my happy ass off a whole bunch of times before, which is what forced me to learn this. So what I do know is that ain't nobody coming in my house. So I need to back out to the street and then I'll come out. If y'all banging on my door, you don't have a warrant to come in my house. Okay, but if I open the door, yeah, then y'all will say, "Oh, we have to make it safe, whatever." Yeah, we learn as we go to jail. Okay, hopefully some of y'all ass gonna learn before that happens, and that's why I structured this program. So I don't have a problem kicking them after they down. I don't have a problem with that. I got no scruples, y'all. Y'all guys know me. I got no scruples. Oh, neighbor kid wanted to race me one day, and I said, "No, he's 10-year-old. No, you don't want to race me because I'll trip you." I don't care. I don't want to have to do all that work. He just looked at me and said, "That's cheating." Wait a minute. We didn't talk about any rules. There's rules. Okay, the first rule is we got to run in the dark so that the ring cameras. Okay, never mind. He didn't really find too much value in continuing that conversation about racing me because he could tell that I was not going to play fair. The government trained me. Okay, well, so did football, but the government trained me how to have a shitty attitude. hmm Okay, so also when I tell you guys you need to have a crappy attitude, um, it's not to me, even if I mess up. Okay, you're supposed to. I'm like everybody's dad. Your dad can talk shit, but you got to be nice to him. uh, okay, that came up today, and it was pretty funny. Someone told me they don't roll with fear, and it didn't apply to them. So don't mention that shit to me again, coach. I'm gonna reach through the anyway, I love it. I love it. I love it when people are just real because I'm gonna be real, and I expect everybody to be real with me because we can be real without being disrespectful or shitty. The shitty is for them. But sometimes you got to be close to that shitty line to be real. Sometimes I don't know. That's okay. The point was well made, and and in my offense, because they don't really spend a whole lot of time on defense. I'm very passionate about what I do, and I stinking care. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't enjoy this, I wouldn't be here. So now, the goal in my mind is to get your teeth out of their office. Okay, that's the goal in my mind. The goal in a lot of other people's minds are to stop the sale, stop the eviction, stop whatever. And those people, hopefully, they change the goal when they get in the program to getting the deed out of their office because, or stopping the foreclosure or getting them for the foreclosure. What we've learned here is that we have to address the why they're able to do what they did. We have to address the why to the what. The why to the what that allowed them to kick your butt. It's a good thing I wasn't a rapper, because I suck at it. Okay, but you know what? That's it. We have to address the why they were able to do that shit. Now we mentioned the what they did, but you really don't. You really don't have to. People get so wrapped up when I don't want to take the time to listen to all to their synopsis or their or whatever. It doesn't matter. The why they're able to do what we're doing is what we're discussing here. And you really can't discuss that with me until you go educate yourself. Because right now you're stuck in their conventional program and you want to talk to them about all the conventional shit that you've been through. And believe me, I've been doing this for a while. So I heard it. Yep. I heard it. Yeah, remind me one day I was talking to my son and his 12-year-old daughter was in the background while he was talking to me. She was in the background behind him and she had the headphones on. And she wasn't really looking at us, but I could see her, and she was just going. I knew everything that was coming out of her dad's mouth. Yeah, it's about to crack me up. The goal is to get your deed out of their office, and to do that, you have to crush the why they were able to do what they did. Or the goal is to stay the hell out of jail or get out of jail. And to do that, you have to why were because of the state's day-to-day procedures and processes that violate your due process and some other stuff. So what I did here was I took the demand to strike the attorney's notice of appearance or the prosecutor's notice of appearance, and I took that and I beefed it up. Uh-huh. I beefed it up to include the information about the Foreign Agent Registration Act. Yeah, those are the Foreign Agent Registration Act is a federal law, and these fools are supposed to be doing a whole bunch of things that they're not doing. And so you're demanding that okay, so here's how it goes. If you're demanding that the court strike the notice of appearance, the notice of appearance is filed because the dude or the dudette that's filing it is a foreign agent. If you're a foreign agent, you have to file a notice of appearance before you go into court. Now, to my knowledge, prosecutors don't file a notice of appearance, and boy, that'd be that. To my knowledge, and believe me, especially on the federal level, I don't think they file on the state level either. Most of the time on the state level, they drag your happy ass in through the municipal court door. Yeah, so the municipal court door is a fake court, and they drag you in the fake court with a summons generally written by officer in executive branch, which is a violation of the separation clause in the Constitution. But even so, municipal court does not have legal authority, judicial authority, or legal authority to be doing shit. I'm just saying. You can look up municipal court. You look it up. Their authority is to schedule your trash pickup. And your services. I don't know. Look it up. If y'all think I'm full of shit, look it up. It's to schedule your trash pickup and your service. Municipal court. Oh, they don't. Oh, so where did? Oh, yeah, the last video, 2 videos back, we covered that. I don't know. 1871 or something like that. They started the first municipal court in Washington, D.C. For for the federal government employees, for U.S. citizens, basically. And then they figured out that they could scam everybody. So they drag your ass in municipal court with a ticket from the police or whatever, like they did me, and they charged me with assault and trespass, criminal trespass or whatever. Okay, so now municipal court don't have nothing to do with that. Well, they should have nothing to do with shit anyway. They're a faker court than the other fake court. Okay, is that too many fakes? But I'm just trying to keep it fake and real. Okay, so municipal court don't have judicial authority. They get its authority from the city ordinance. It's totally ridiculous. Okay, but so they drag you in there. Oh, but what they're charging you with was some more serious stuff. So they just send the paperwork over there. And the same prosecutors that come down here to screw you over in the RICO operation go over there. But they got to take your case. And I had a young lady that got into the program yesterday. She's using the prosecutor eliminator package. You could say it's well, I wouldn't really call it an overkill because it depends on what her goals are after she gets done. And she reminded a lot in her reminded her myself. So yeah, my wife asked me if I blocked her ass. No, but we're working it out. Sometimes people don't understand that the phone is not there to call. I don't really take a bunch of phone calls and stuff for questions that that we've already covered or whatever. So we're working it out. We're working it out, and I think she sees the value in the program, and I definitely appreciate her investment because it helps me do a lot of other stuff too. So the demand to strike's been beefed up to demand to strike to notice appearance been beefed up. We addressed the foreign agent registration violation in it, which is a federal law, and all the information about that is right into. Now, you can do this yourself. Do your home research. If you want my stuff, you can go and get it when I get it available. But you can do this yourself. And that's why you can even take the demand to strike and put some important facts in it out of the document, out of the lawsuit package or whatever, and jam it in their face. And you can do a demand to strike with just 1 point, and then file another one with, I don't know, maybe 2 points. I mean, you got a lot of shit. Oh, see, there's so, dude, you guys and do this. You guys have so much power. We just need to learn how to deploy that shit. And that's what we learn here. Now, after reviewing the package, what I put together before that had this information in it, it was apparent to me, I can't believe I missed this in the first place, and one of the questions was, okay, if it's a federal law and they have to do this stuff and it's all set up, so what triggers them getting their ass kicked? I mean, other than you beating them in the face with the stuff that your legal team put together for you. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk. So what triggers that is a temporary restraining order that the Attorney General is supposed to put together and send over to the judge to get that shit shut down and to send their ass back. Yeah. So I got to thinking, well, I don't have a lot of faith in the Attorney General helping me do anything, because a bunch of years ago I complained to their asses a bunch, and then they just kept sending the FBI. So I just started calling the FBI and watching it. Oh yeah, I was kind of a pain in their ass. I don't Can you guys vision that? No? My dog over there is saying, yeah, yeah. Okay, so the temporary restraining order is already structured, the one that I'm going to be using, and I'm pretty sure it's in most of the packages. And the temporary restraining order is a temporary restraining order that I structured a little while ago to block the state from receiving federal funding. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty. So one day I was sitting here. I was bored. Sometime when I get bored, I want to do some other shit. So I got to thinking. I wonder if I could shut down the court's money. Hmm. And so I'm like really weird when I get that way, and then I'm like, oh, oh, I look at that every day. Yeah, that's my mug shot. Uh-huh. That's my mug shot. I wonder if I can shut down the court's money. It took me 6 days. I think it's 4 or 6 days. And then I structured this temporary restraining order. The spending clause in the Constitution allows the federal government to withhold federal funding to the entire state, all of the states. Um, if they violate your due process or your Fifth Amendment rights. Hmm, how powerful is that? Now, I have people use that and then they just go file and go sit the happy asses down or whatever, and they wait for the judge to rule. And like y'all don't get it. The idea is to stack that shit up on their ass. One at a time. Yeah, there ain't no hurry to run down and with a whole pile of stuff. Okay, but you need to stack that shit up on their ass. One at a time. So I'm going to include the temporary standing order. So most people don't realize that each state receives anywhere from 22 to 73% funding from the federal government. So not only would you block state, not only would you be blocking the court's funding. Oh, you could block the police funding. Oh, and the library and the school and all of that. So okay, so I mean, I don't think they want all of that. So, but at the end of the day, if you ain't willing to do whatever it takes, you better get the hell over there and sit down because somebody's gonna step on your back. It won't be me because I'm just gonna trip your ass. Okay, y'all already know I'm a tripper. Yeah, I didn't used to be a tripper. I used to tell my kids, hey, in this race, you just always want to stay close enough. You want to stay close enough within a striking distance where you can just. But yeah, but then when you get a little older, you got to change that shit. You want to stay close enough to tripping distance. Okay, we're stuck on the tripping here just a bit. So. Okay, so I'm going to put those two documents together. It's not really a lawsuit package. I was going to call it a legal package. So it'll be the demand to strike the notice of appearance because for the same reasons that we were moved to strike in the first place, because agent can't represent himself, whatever. And then we added in foreign agent registration violation and stuff in there. And we're also going to have it connected with a temporary restraining order to block the federal funding. So that ought to make a nice two-punch combination to add in the packages. Now, this stuff's not going to be added into the packages until next year, the beginning of the year, right after my birthday or whatever, which is coming up next month. The goal is to make them drop their case before you feel the pressure. That's the goal. I structured this program and making them sweat because I ain't in a hurry. I already know that they're paying the judge. So it ain't like the judge is going to help you or let you win. So we're just going to do this other thing over here. Oh, yeah. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this other thing over here, and it's working out a whole lot better for us. So I'm gonna add this to the lawsuit packages at some point in time, and you do have this in the package already, or some of you do. And if you do, you can beef it up or do whatever you want with it. You can take the demand for sanctions and you can beef it up with the facts in the lawsuit, in the actual lawsuit document. You're demanding sanctions because had they done a reasonable investigation under Rule 11, they would have uncovered all these things that you're suing them for. Make it easy. Yep. I used to say we're going to be throwing some passes in the end zone, some touchdown passes in the end zone, like Patrick Mahomes was doing, but he hasn't been doing that lately. So, oh, yeah, maybe we'll go with Buffalo's quarterback because they kicked our ass. So, I don't like, okay, anyway. The goal is to punch them in the face and make the judge drop the case at the gate. Now, I have people get on my YouTube channel. Oh, well, what are you going to do if they dismiss anyway? Well, I've been doing this for a while, and I got a whole bunch of people that have been using this stuff, and that's how we come up with what we have right now, from the real-time feedback and the changes that we make. So it ain't like they ain't tried to dismiss it already, and I don't know what that is. Oh, wait. I did mention all of that in the instructional videos, and people missed that. Now, the things have changed. The most important thing is you need to understand. If you get some one-on-one time with the coach, and the coach comes up with the game plan for you, don't go back and use the game plan from the videos. Okay? I'm just saying, put his shit together. Now, I don't have time to put everything on everything, and not everybody can understand everything. So if you're one of those people that are kicking ass and you have a good grasp on what the hell is going down and how to get shit filed, you've been already dealing with them, yeah. Well, if you get a game plan structure that we talk about, that's what you need to be doing over here and not spend a bunch of time looking at all this other stuff, okay? The most important thing is to make sure that what you're following is updated stuff, especially in the beginning. Now, after you get in, you need to learn how to do this other stuff or whatever, but you need to understand if you're at the gate, you can't do all this stuff. You got to take one step at a time. That's how that works, one step at a time. Now, the changes that I'm making, my goal was to have one document kick their ass. Just one. But it's not my ass on the line, so I got to put some more. Not this time anyway. And when it was, I had more than one document because I didn't know what I know now. But anyway, so that's so now we got two, and so that's pretty stinking good. The people that sent me the reviews that came in before last night was over, or before today is over, will get a copy of this new thing, the thing that I put together. And the reason why I'm sending it to them is because, I want to let them know how much I appreciated them taking the time. Okay. One guy, Ken, I felt a little bad later because he said, well, I could do it later. No, dude, I just sent that shit to you. Okay. I just made sure I sent you some updated stuff and little extra things, you can just send me, So he did. and he was out working on a car. So he sent me a review video of him out in the yard working on his car, and that was pretty badass. And I haven't posted it yet because I didn't know where the hell I put it. I got to go back to the feed that we were communicating in and find it again. Yeah, but those are important to me. Those are important to me because it allows other people to see what you got to say about what we're doing here and about me. That's way more that's way more power than posting that shit on Google My Business page. Oh yeah, I used to have one of those, and an attorney got it shut down because I'm sure they got on a satellite dish, or maybe they came and looked. I don't know. They figured out I need to have a sign in my yard, so I didn't have a sign, so they got my. But those dumbasses are making it are making me a lot better at this because there's more than one way to get shit done. Are you kidding me right now? So the people that sent me the reviews that that I have posted will get a copy of this probably starting tomorrow because I have it already finished, and I'm going to put it in the lawsuit packages here in a couple of weeks or something. So I want to have at least one or two things in the package that's badass that crush their ass at the gate instead of waiting to get to file them and serve them or whatever. And so, and this is one, crush them at the gate. You get the notice of appearance removed from the record, and all the stuff that they file gets removed from the record, and the case goes away. If the judge don't want to do that, then put the sights on the judge and let them know. You send them notice of claim. It don't matter who you sue. See, that's the difference between the conventional program and the non-conventional program. In the conventional program, when they screw you over, you go file your appeal to their buddies already over there. And while you're waiting for that to happen, their buddies are on the phone letting them know we're going to kick that shit out because the judge didn't give them a fact of findings or conclusions of law. So there's nothing for you to appeal. There's no appeal. You can't appeal nothing, but they don't tell you that. They'll tell you a bunch of shit, and you had too many dots over the I, so all your shit's done, and they'll send it back to you. But before they send it back to you, they've already called them assholes and told them they got everything all lined up. So by the time you get the shit, they're already driving down the street, coming to your house. Somebody tell me that that's not. The last thing you want to do is get on the 630 list. That's, the 630 list is the list that's the time when they come for your ass to throw your shit in the yard at 6:30 in the morning. Oh, they want to get there while your ass is still asleep. So they don't have no trouble out of you. You'll be more worried about what the hell you're wearing than what they're doing. Thank you, Mr. Phillip. That works best for me. I have to let people know I'm real strict with my phone rules. Now, if you invest in my premium package, the prosecutor eliminator package, or the mortgage fraud package, then I have a protocol for communicating. But it's not just calling me on the phone every 5 minutes. So I'm just saying. But the other way we're communicating on Twitter or X, and that works out best because what we talk about is left there to check when you're able to check it, and that's what makes this coaching work best for me. You have a question, a short question, leave it. You have a long question, go research it, because if it's a long question, then your ass need to do some more research. I'm just saying because if you have a short question, you can leave it and you tag me, whatever. When I log on, I'll see it and I'll answer it. I'm not sitting here waiting for people to send me stuff. So, and I'm not sitting here sending out the things when you check out. So, if you check out and your stuff don't come, it's not in your spam or whatever, then just call me and just tell me what the hell's going on, coach. No, just give me a call and let me know what's up. Or that's what I'd rather just call me. If you invested your money and you don't have your stuff, call me. After that, it's over to Twitter. And I'm real firm about that because I don't want people, somebody tell me, I don't want people to call me in the beginning and be nice to them or whatever and have them think that I'm really nice before they make the investment. And then when they make the investment, get your ass over there. So I just start that at the gate. Get your ass over there. So that's kind of how I do that. Thank you, buddy. I'm just ended up here. It took me a minute to figure out what God's plan was for me. So yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. That's my badge of honor right there. My mug shot. Yeah. But I understand what you're saying, Steve. And like I said, I use it to help people, so I kind of had to But now that I'm not worried about it, I got in their face. I copy and pasted the bullshit that he was sending to me, and copy and pasted in their company Facebook page. And then I didn't really talk too much shit. I just told them, look, this is bullshit. You're gonna post this shit on my, how does it feel? Okay, I'm not just posting shit though, talking crap. Okay, I'm inviting your ass to my live stream anytime. Just let me know what day. I had shit right now. I have tomorrow. Come to the live stream and talk your shit right to everybody's face and explain to them why, whatever, and what you got to offer and how much that shit's gonna cost. Okay. And while you're at it, let us know if you're doing the same shit for your buddies down the street. Okay, that's why attorneys don't. Oh, wait, do you automatically get a cut for what you steal from them for the fake help when you throw their ass under the bus in the end? Oh, they don't want to ask. They don't want to answer my questions. I asked one of my 14 criminal attorneys because they kept, the attorneys didn't want to. I asked one of my criminal attorneys one day. He kept telling me I need to take the deals. I'm not going to see my granddaughter and all this shit. And so I'm like, dude, let me ask you something. If I take the deal right now, you'll get a $3,500 assistance of counsel bonus, won't you? Oh, he got pissed. This is a little old dude, little old white dude. He got pissed. Ran up on me and got up in my face and started. And we was at Dillon's in the study area, and everybody knows me. They already saying, hey, the dude come in and shit. Oh, man. When that shit started going down, man, everybody got up and shit. It looked like a fire drill about to go down. Yeah. And what he was yelling at me was, I needed to keep my ass off of the internet. Yeah. It didn't take, well, it took me a little time to figure out that I need to be doing the shit they're saying I shouldn't be doing. I need to make sure that I'm not doing the shit they said I should be doing to protect my rights and all, like I should lie on my wife so I could get out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what they said. You should lie on your wife. Oh, no, they didn't say it that way. He said, I need to let them know that I knew something was going on at our secondhand store because they didn't have shit after 6 years of harassing us. Uh-huh. And so, yeah, I remember when they told me that. And I'm standing there, the guard's standing right there, and the guard was Mexican dude, and he was a friend of mine. And so I just looked at him. I said, yo no quiero ir ahorita. Me gusta el camino aquí. I'm not in no hurry to leave. I like the food here. Oh yeah. Our attorneys are taught exactly uh, what they're trained. The problem is they didn't have the internet and plans for the internet. You know, like my attorney told me to stay the hell off the internet. He was mad because I found out that $3,500 assistance of counsel bonus, that's what they call it, is the payment that they get if your ass signs the plea deal. Oh, call your damn attorney. Call him up. Be like Prince said. Get your phone out. Call him up right now because it's about to get funky up in here. Oh, I don't mind. Call him up right now. We'll wait. Ask the attorney, the one they provided for you to protect your rights. Ask that asshole. Okay? Do you get a $3,500 assistance of counsel bonus if I sign the plea? When I sign the plea. Now, these attorneys take on so many people, they don't have time to be fighting with these assholes. They have to do what the hell they're told. Okay? Attorneys have 89 cases all lined up because they know that 89 of them are 88 of them are going to take the plea because I ain't plea for shit. Y'all kiss my ass, okay? Oh, wait. They hauled me to jail, hauled my wife to jail a whole bunch of times and raided her house and put it shit on Channel 5. Yeah. But I can trust that if I lie on my wife, that you guys are going to let me keep my house. Yeah. Boy, that sounds like a great deal. I want to keep my house with no wife. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know how these people think. Okay, the black man, no, ain't giving up his woman. Okay, no, not this one. No, this is not about their office, Steve. But you're right. This is really not about their office. This is about them individually. And some of the things I saw, some of people's documents that they structured, and some people are suing out or putting all capital letters of the judge and all capital names of it. No, no. Now, I ain't suing a corporation. Well, we are suing a corporation, and that's the state. The rest of them assholes been sued in their private capacity. Their personal assets should be added to your stuff, and this is where the fun parts come in. Because you get to look up who owns their property, who's a signer on their property, because I know their deeds in their office, so everybody has access to that shit except yours, because you're gonna get yours out. Yep, and then you add them to your counterclaim or your actual lawsuit, and then you serve them people also, along with the husband and the attorney spouse, and we add the bar association too. You might as well, what the hell? The attorneys running the corporations all connected to the bar, and the attorneys are telling these people, yeah, you can do this because they're stupid. They don't know shit. We are stupid, but we know shit now. Thank you, Steve. And you're absolutely right. Yeah, for your all caps names, we talked about that in the last and people think that you're being called, but they're actually calling all cap names to and Steve, yeah, they are not basically they are they're basically they're third party debt collectors, but they won't tell you. I haven't figured out how they got control of their property after, everything after the charge off. Okay, that's where after the charge off, I don't know. How do you do this after the charge off? Because when I studied accounting, after the charge off, that's it. It's a wrap. There's no place to put additional electronic credit. Oh wait. And so how are they gonna sue their own corporation? It's their damn corporation. How are they gonna sue their own damn corporation? Yeah, that sounds like uh double corporation though. Something. Double jeopardy corporation. They're suing their own corporation. Yeah. Steve, you don't even want to get me started on that. A person telling me on one of the comments on my YouTube channel, oh, well, the state law says, the state constitution says this, and the state, you know what? The state laws are bullshit. The statutes are bullshit. And if you look at them closely, in my opinion, because I looked at them very closely, they are the federal laws just watered down to give the state the upper hand in all things. That's it. That's why I don't screw with them. We don't. Everything that we file in state court is federal. Federal case law. Oh, they don't like it. They don't like it because it kicks their ass and none of their shit. You can't. Okay, so you can file that way. You can file. It'd be like filing Supreme Court case law in any other lower courts. Okay, but you can't file. You can't file state shit in federal court. I wonder why you can't go that way. Yeah. I spent 3 days working on that one. Why the hell can't you do it the other way around? All right, Mr. Phillip. You kicking it and they sweating. That's the way that shit's supposed to roll when you get in my program. Because you shouldn't be doing the sweating. If you are, you're rushing around and didn't do your homework. Okay, because if you punch it in the right place, they're the ones. And this new shit that I'm about to roll out on the table is going to help this process. Yeah, well, I work myself out of a job. And that's pretty much what I'm doing now. I know there's a whole bunch of people need this, so it's going to be a while before I'm out of a job. Yeah. And none of that's helping anybody, though, Steve. So that's the problem we have. All that shit's great if it was a fair system. Thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. I got to go watch a movie with my girlfriend. I'll see you guys in the next video.